So I wanted to go over what a team could possibly look like if the Toronto Maple Leafs pursue and trade for Rutger McGroarty. I don't know if I butchered his pronunciation, but he is a young 20-year-old. He was the 14th overall draft pick from the Winnipeg Jets in 2022. He's an American player. He's listed as a center left winger. 6'1", 205 pounds. So not the tallest of guys. 6'1's reasonable, but 205 for 6'1 is pretty thick, especially at a 20-year-old. So I would not be surprised if he's just a beast. He's been playing for the NCAA for the University of Michigan for the past few years. And last year he was about a point per game, and this year he got 52 points in 36 games. He was captain of the World Junior Championships, and he got 9 points in 7 games. Super highly touted prospect here. And he's not overly happy in his situation with Winnipeg. He wants to be playing in the NHL, and they were like, we can't guarantee it. But here it says his player type, cerebral tactician. So he relies on his great hockey sense and vision to make plays. He's a physical forward, and he's a two-way center, two-way forward. And it sounds like there's been some teams who've been inquiring about him. It looks like Montreal almost got him at the draft. Listening to Hughes talk after the draft, he was basically saying that they almost had a deal in place if for some reason Demidov did not fall to them at number 5. They were going to trade that pick, and it was assumed that it was going to be in a package to get McGroarty. So I'm looking at the Leafs roster, and I'm like, man, we need another potential centerman. We need some size. We need some scoring in our bottom 6. And we also have a player, Nick Robertson, who isn't happy here. Nick Robertson put 14 goals up last year. I'm a huge Nick Robertson fan. I would love to keep him. But I'm looking at a guy like Nick Robertson and McGroarty, and I'm like, could there be a potential swap there? Keeping in mind that McGroarty would also be worth quite a bit more. So I propose a trade with Winnipeg. We would be sending Nicholas Robertson, a 2026 first-round pick, and a prospect kind of like Topi Niemela, one of our higher-end prospects. Not Fraser Minton, not Easton Cowan, but still a really nice defensive prospect for McGroarty. And when I made this trade, this is a lot going to Winnipeg. They get a first-round pick. I would say it's top 10 protected. Not this upcoming year, but in 2 years from now. Nick Robertson, who could easily score 20 goals in the right situation, and Topi Niemela. The Leafs get a really nice left wing center, young but big. He would be the type of player that Tree Living would actually go for. And when I look at this roster, I really start liking it. You know, I like it when Robertson's in there, but McGroarty is substantially bigger than Robertson. He has that offensive potential. So Matthew Nyes, Austin Matthews, and Marner. Really good line. I'm really excited about it. Easton Cowan, I think he's going to make the team with John Tavares and Nylander. That's an incredible second line. Very good second line. McGroarty, Max Domi, Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon's big. Max Domi is feisty. This is just a physical, annoying line to play against. I put McGroarty on the left wing for now, but maybe he's a centerman. And then their fourth line of Connor Dewar, David Kampf, Cal Yarncroke. Yarncroke has shown that he can score. This is just a feisty, annoying line. Not the most physical, not the biggest line, but they're all three guys who work extremely hard and are good defensively. So we have a good offensive third line. We have a good defensive fourth line. And then we have Pontus Holmberg as a spare. We also have Fraser Minton, who could possibly be thrown in here as well. And on defense, we got Morgan Rielly, Tanev, McCabe, Liljegren, Larson, Hankapaa, and Benoit as our 7. We'll see what happens with Hankapaa. And then goalie, Wool, and Stolarz. And in this, we have a 22-man roster, and we actually have $375,000 worth of cap space left. So the cap does work. I signed Dewar to 3 years, $950,000. But when I look at this scenario, I really like it for the Leafs. We need more high-end prospects just in general. And I think he would be an amazing piece and it'll be a great addition. So first round pick, Nicholas Robertson-Niemela for McGroarty. What are you thinking? Trading two players who aren't happy with their scenario. And I really like this, especially if he could play center, because let's be honest here, Max Domi, prefer him on the wing, but it's not good to pencil in a 20-year-old at center either. So it just gives some good options of flexibility, and this is also a good scenario long-term as well. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. This is Puckpedia. This is the new system that we're going to be playing with. I am okay with it so far. There's some things that I'm hoping that they can adjust over the next few days or a few weeks or a few months in terms of how it operates, but so far I'm happy with it. We can see the cap space. We can make a team. I'm pumped. But any comments, questions, concerns, give me your thoughts in the comments below. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. Much love. Brian the Leafs guy, out. Until next time.